Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome you all to Extra O. If this is your first time, make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever new videos are out. Share this video. Today, we are talking about Dr. UN. Recently, we all know Dr. UN said he has some kidney failure. People should raise an amount of money for him. In fact, Gossip 24 Avenue even helped in the money raising for him. And we also heard he said he had diabetes. One of his legs was, worrying him, a whole lot of stuff. Today we are talking about Dr. UN. He is sick, but granting interviews. And on the interviews, what he's talking about is out of range. Before we go into the video, I would like to recommend Fearsome 3 for y'all. Fearsome 3, Edropapa. It's for general well-being. If you want to look good, take Hepa Plus. Plasmos and PAV, good for your health. In fact, herbal drugs, professional for y'all. Let's dive into the video. Yes, what are we talking about? We are talking about Dr. UN. Recently, Dr. UN had an interview on our uncle Kofi's channels, and the questions he was asked had nothing doing with his health issues. And though I'll be showing you that particular video, but I want you to know that when someone tells you that he or she is not feeling well, someone like Muesha, the person usually concentrates on his or her health, right? The person will concentrate on the health first because it's really necessary to concentrate on your health. Not long ago, it's not even up to a week, Dr. UN is already on a podcast show granting interview. He doesn't even look sick. He's healthy. He's not even giving updates on his medical issues because he came out and said he had kidney failure and they are demanding some amount of money. I don't know the exact money, but it was a huge sum of money. And at the same time, he had diabetes on his leg. And the surprising thing is that in the first video he dropped about it, we could see that his left leg had diabetes. So he bandaged it. And if your leg have diabetes, at least we will have to see some symptoms. For example, maybe swell in the leg or maybe something sore or something. But here comes the case. He bandaged the leg the first video we saw and asked for help. And the second video we saw was after they donated the money. They said it was the help of Gossip 24 Avenue. After they donated the money, he bandaged the right leg and pretended to be a little bit. We all know whom Dr. UN is, right? Dr. UN, he spoke a whole lot. He said his name, Dr. UN, was originated from the USA, where in New York, people were trying to, have some misunderstanding with him and blah, blah, blah. In fact, he said even his songs are hits in the US. The Ghanaians, we all know Dr. UN was a scammer. In fact, alleged scammer, right? Who ended up giving Sarkodie a bottle and said the award he gave Sarkodie was for, the bottle he gave Sarkodie was for a water bottle, so he can be drinking from it because water is life. Secondly, they asked him who is his top artist on his list. He said Black Rasta. Black Rasta, you have a missed call because Dr. UN said you are the next artist on his artist list. Why? Because what you are saying doesn't really make sense, but you are trying to make it make sense. Isn't this an insult? Without wasting much time, I would like us to go and watch this video and make sure you stay tuned to the end because he really said a whole lot in this video. Let's go into it.
And today you're here, you have a complete different name.
Transformation.
I know, complete transformation.
Yeah.
Dr. UN.
Of course.
It's good to have you here.
Thank you, sir.
So how's life? What's happening?
I'm kicking. It's all about the awards that I did and then now into music.
But you've always been in music, even before the awards.
I was trying those days.
Those days.
Just to come out, but it wasn't easy.
It was. Now it is.
Now I see that I'm on top.
Your music is weird.
Yeah, it's trending.
You just make weird music to
Yes,
trend.
just to cover the existing ones.
The Sarkodie
Yes,
likes.
the chairman.
So are you still friends with Sark?
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
you guys talk. When was the last time you had any Jojo?
When he had his awards exhibition or so.
Okay. Oh, you went there?
No, he invited me, but I told him I was busy. The list didn't come the right time.
Hey!
Yeah.
But that was a nice opportunity to make amends.
So
maybe he wanted you to come and see real awards.
So
maybe
he comes to my page and writes stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. What happened to the award scheme? Did people make you shy away from it? What happened?
We've not stopped. It's about, award is a humanitarian award, global award. So we don't do it yearly. It's a seasonal event.
That's when you have gathered enough people that you want to celebrate.
Yes.
That's when you put it together. That's different.
Yes. So like this elections year, we can do Peace Prize in December.
Okay.
And it's a whole 1 week event.
Okay.
So we are almost done with the planning. And still people are trolling us, but our sponsors are still ready to, and more sponsors are coming to support it.
That's the thing I don't get about. Why would it troll you? Because this is legitimate. This is your business. This, just like any other award scheme. Is it the plaque? So do I call that plaque? What's the name of the things you gave out?
It sounds like a flask.
Some are flags, some are.
But they were symbolics for the UN SDGs.
Yeah, I think you've explained that enough. I mean, you've told everybody what the intention was and everything. Why the troll though?
It's fans of those that want to make name out of it. It's more like propaganda. They feel they should have done that, and if you do it, we have a way into you that we can part some of your.
So basically, they are hating.
Yeah, they are hating.
They just want to bring you down and probably establish a much better one, maybe.
Of which I've seen that with other media houses.
Oh,
because they were not into that.
And now all of a sudden, they're acting like they're the gods of the industry. They want to take your idea, polish it, and make it different.
I still catch them because, you have to school yourself thoroughly towards such a thing. It's not easy parading those icons to honor them.
Are you still with the UN though? You still do work for them?
It was humanitarian and volunteer kind of thing, so I had to stop. Now the music will take me there again because I've done a song for them that I'm campaigning freely. That the way I got a chance to link with them, and it's about peace, it's about poverty alleviation and all that. So I've talked to a few people. They still feel I'm a strong man. I have energy to help.
Oh, strong there you are. Very, very strong. Emotionally stable, mentally strong. I don't even know which other way to describe it. But the music. So what do you call yourself? A singer, rapper?
I think now I sing a lot and I rap. When I see a style that's will overcome the existing stars here, I just do it because rappers here are not innovative. They rap though, they rap as in Jay-Z rapping, but they don't create out of what they know already. So, and rhythms are there plenty. So I just look around. For here, I see that they always want to maintain our culture of rapping. And I've tapped into the US system of rapping and then bringing theirs here.
Who's your favorite rapper?
I think it's Tupac.
Tupac?
Yes.
Dead and gone. So should we call you the new Tupac?
No. It should be me, Dr. UN, because the UN is a big name that I have to brand. For the 2nd Street in New York, everybody will say, okay, that's UN. So if you listen to my songs, UN building from the New York, I even sometimes have to hype myself against rappers in the US. Yes, if the formal lyrics is open to them for them to play, definitely one day they'll say, okay, there's also another one
Now,
UN.
who rap I mean too?
They see them baby. They see them baby.
Matthias, well, I'm going to wish you well on all your endeavors. I pray that, one of these days we'll wake up and Dr. UN is going to be, all splattered all over Times Square, probably.
Sure.
Or maybe you are going to be innovative enough to build those same boards in Circle, so people will also say, I saw you at Circle,
Yeah,
And I know you have the strength to pull anything you want to pull.
Yes, we can.
There are not too many people like you,
Yeah, I see.
Somebody will shy away and just get out of the public eye, but
we will do it.
Just like your daughter. Yeah, I hear you are carrying this child
everywhere.
On your shoulder, everywhere. You're doing your best to raise that child.
Yes. Now she sings. 6 years.
She's 6?
She sings my choruses. Some of my choruses.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be asking you 30 questions.
Yeah.
And you cannot skip any of my questions. Wow. I want you to answer it into detail.
Okay.
I don't want yes or no for an answer. You need to be elaborative.
Okay.
If you feel like the question is too hot, we can put it on ice for you.
Okay.
But you have to answer it before
you leave. Okay.
If you're ready to go, you say yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you could ask the president one super silly question, what would that question be? The sitting president.
And not the damn father.
Yes. You are to ask him a silly question. What would that question be?
How does he take the pressure of the people? The insults. Yeah.
How did you take yours?
How does he take it? Does he listen? Does he listen to the public? Does somebody tell him this is what the people are saying about him? Even though he knows what he's doing, but how does he take it?
Does it get to him? Does he get angry over something?
Yeah, when you hear it, does he follow even the media?
But do you read the comment sections when you post stuff?
I do.
When your matter come and
I read a lot.
You do?
Yes. Sometimes
it gets to you.
I get angry and I'm like, I feel like replying, but then my people will say, no,
don't.
You don't have to reply to them because they are correcting you rather.
Now, which celebrity do you think will make the worst president in this country?
Celebrity.
In Ghana. You will never let him become president because you feel like, nah, he's going to be the worst ever.
Anybody can be president. For leadership, I will not bar someone from becoming who or he.
Yeah, anybody can, but some will perform than others. And who do you think can do worse?
Worse.
Given the opportunity.
This is a tough question. Very tough. Because they are all good in their coming, and the road to success, you see them that everybody is trying to build an idea.
Should I ice it?
Ice it.
We'll come back to this question later. How old were you when you first had sex?
34. It's always on my lips, I say it. Because my father is a pastor. I went to Bible school. He will never let me go out. No lady will visit me. I don't even chat with my classmates when we step out.
Which is female classmates?
Yes.
You never had a girlfriend until you were 34?
34.
Or you had girlfriends, but
I didn't have
non-sexual relations?
I didn't know how to even
approach a lady?
Yes.
So at 34, what happened?
Yeah, I had to break the virginity by being a little bit harsh and walking over that oath or something. They feel it's covering me. So I'll step out. I'll not come to the house early, late, and then I'll start doing what is public things, and then club.
Started going to events,
club,
entertainment centers.
Yes. So when I got a girlfriend, I think it was Foxtrot or Caribbean.
Massive Foxtrot.
Yeah. I didn't know. The lady was like, But everybody's going, oh, don't you do anything?
She rather offered.
Yeah. But I was like, oh, I feel like they are no more sad then. Everybody goes see so her. So she was like, make me feel.
So she took you home?
Yeah, her house.
To her house?
Yes. That's the story. So that was.
So how were you able to do it? Because you read about it?
No,
or you seen it in the movie?
She was a sports girl.
Okay.
Yeah,
she was rather spoiled.
Yeah, she
started touching.
Yes. And pulling your stuff and all that to get to her. Yes. And she'll be vibing you, vibes that you really want to learn and then use that to write your lyrics.
So you broke down?
Yeah, I broke down then.
And you gave up?
So when I went home, I didn't want my father to see me.
Because you felt like you had sinned?
Like Adam that has broken
the Adam-God relationship.
Sure.
You thought your father could see that?
Yeah, because he's that type.
But how was the feeling though?
It was bad. I felt bad, so remorseful. That
is the afterthought. But the feeling itself, for the first time.
I asked the lady, should I urinate into? Seriously, yeah.
Doctor,
probably, yeah.
Urinate?
Yes, that's what I asked her.
You feel like urinating? Yeah. Should you urinate into her?
Into her vagina, yeah.
And what did
she didn't respond? She said,
at that time.
Keep on doing it. Keep on.
So you did?
That was the show, yeah.
You urinated?
I did.
Is that the 6-year-old girl?
No. 34 years. No.
No, I'm saying, is that the daughter?
No.
Okay, it's at a different time.
Yes.
Whoa. That is interesting. Dr. Ewan.
I'm alive.
Who in your WhatsApp contact do you have? Who in your WhatsApp contact likes to send more voice notes than text?
It's my manager.
Why he
will never text. He wants you to hear it in tutu and then respond directly.
I like that word. He wants you to hear it what?
In tutu. Then give him the right answer. Yes.
And give me the answer. Forget all this text messages that doesn't come with emotion.
That's why he knows I write. I like writing it.
Okay.
So you speak and then you speak.
Do you have any addictions?
It's being indoors. Being indoors.
You're an introvert?
Yes, a lot. Sometimes you don't take care. You say, I'm not in Ghana.
You can stay indoors. And what do you do?
I'm always at my computers or phone, reading. And I like documentaries a lot. So
watch documentaries?
Yeah.
You write?
I write a lot too. Nowadays, because of technology, I just use my phone to be tapping recording the sound, and I'll be watching the locations of the whole thing and then the narrative. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm always indoors.
That's interesting. For an indoor person, you're quite popular.
Yeah, that's why I head through the internet. When I post something, the number of people that come there, if you don't take care, you watched on TV first, but it's through the internet.
It's through the internet. Yeah. Now, who is the first celebrity on your hit list?
It has changed now. I think this week, because I do awards each week. I try to place them in the order of what they do. Celebrity from movie through music, I think. I'll give it to Black Rasta now. Yeah, Black Rasta is trending with politics and then the media. He's building an empire. I'll give it to Black Rasta.
So you listen to his Black Box?
Yes,
you do?
That one, and then the one he does at the 3FM.
That's what I'm referring to.
Yes.
Is that the name of the show? I think something similar.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's building an empire that people will learn. Even though I don't side with his political, but
Consciences.
yeah, he's making people come to him. He's attracting the crowd because he and the new force man. I mean,
Cheddar.
yeah. I mean, that's something people should get into it.
Okay.
They should begin to build new energy of learning from that sector than the one within music and then movie and all that. So I think he's
probing.
Yeah.
He that's a different style of journalism.
Yeah.
It's like
I don't think Black Pastor sometimes means what he says.
okay.
He's trying to intrigue.
Just, what word should I use? He's just trying to poke you.
Yes.
To respond,
Yeah.
so we get to know you. And yeah, that's quite a style for a journalist.
Yes,
I know. Yeah. What's your most memorable Bible verse? For somebody who went to the Bible school, this should be easy.
I was just reading Proverbs 22:6 last dawn.
What's there?
Spare not the child with the rod. We have to punish the rod so that you save his or her future. Yeah.
Spare not the child from the rod.
Yeah.
To save his or her future.
Yeah, or the soul.
That's it. That's the meaning. You are not quoting verbatim, are you?
No, I don't quote.
You don't.
For Bible, I don't quote.
You rather get the understanding and express it.
That's how every preacher or man of God should do, because the translations are many.
That's true.
And so you have to get to the core and open up for them to also go read their versions. Because the King James will give you as if they were there. And then the new international versions to have quality English that if you don't take care, you vibe into that and then you quote and you see that the King James man didn't do anything. So in biblical studies, we call it exegesis. You have, or hermeneutics. You have to open up. Be objective, understand what is the key word there or the agenda, then we all play around it.
Let me just ask you this quick one before we go. Do you believe that Jesus is God?
Yes, Jesus is God. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. And he said, let us create man in our own image. I think the Bible is talking about plural stuff. It's not talking about one person doing it.
But in other cultures, people believe that he was making reference to other powerful spirit as himself. That Africans would look like their God, Asians look like their God, and
the
Indians would look like their God. Yeah. Indian, Asians.
How those?
Do you understand?
Yeah, those are all philosophies.
But if Jesus is God, Jesus taught the disciples to pray.
Yes.
And said, our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Yeah.
Our, plural. It means all of us,
our Father.
the Father in heaven.
Yes.
Hanging on the cross, Jesus said, Father, why have you forsaken me?
Yes.
On the Mount of Transfiguration, he cried unto the Father, if it's possible, let this cup pass. How could he be God?
In scriptural sense, when Jesus says God, it means that he succumbs to a superior power than him.
And that's God.
That's right. So
he's the Son.
Yeah, he's the Son. But God says that they are equal. They are the same. But each does his or her work, his work differently. The Son does his work in a different manner. He is the mediator.
So that's what I wanted to establish, that the Son is different from the God and the Spirit. But then they operate in the same wavelength.
Yes.
So there's complete synchronization.
Sure.
And therefore you cannot separate one from the other. But Jesus is not God.
We can never comprehend God when he says we. You should know that he's the final person.
The final authority.
Final authority, someone bonum. The post bar,
The what? Summon what?
Summon bonum in Greek language. Summon bonum. The summon. He will summon, you can't summon him.
Okay.
Bonum, the original. He caused actions. He caused whatever you think. He is the he. So he has some authoritative lines. We don't trespass.
And when he speaks, it's not every time that humans.
You don't have to understand it. Because when you go deeper, he makes you sleep. Because you are mortal.
I know.
And so the three, that's why we call them the purified entity. You need to understand their works. And whether you like it or not, you have to surrender to that authority you are saying.
I get it.
But humans and our philosophies, I mean, it helps us ourselves. You argue to learn. You don't argue to change what God's position.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I feel what they are doing, they should keep doing it. But they will come to Dr. Kevorkian in the US in the ancient days said there was no God. But when he died, they said God has taken Dr. Kevorkian out of the way of mankind. He couldn't rise to answer even the people that were like, oh, our God is gone. So, I mean, we use some people as a learning
scapegoat.
Yes.
They become learning processes.
Sure.
How often do ladies slide into your DM?
Almost every second you see them passing through.
Hey! Talk.
Exactly.
And you respond positively?
I seem like I'm not around. I don't respond.
Okay. I mean, coming up, we all dreamt of becoming certain kind of people.
Yeah.
What was your dream? What did you want to be in future?
The first one was a doctor, a medical doctor, or a pastor.
Okay, so you're not too far away
I'm
from it.
not too far away from it. For the pastor,
But what was your first job ever?
it was media work.
Media?
Yes.
You started with media?
Yeah, radio.
Which station?
Continue.
Oh!
You want to choose your one tree.
I know. Continental Radio.
You did it.
Oh, I know. We all have been through.
Yeah.
Dr. Ewan, what is something you can't go a day without doing?
Music. Music. It's me. I dream of it every day. Sometimes I sleep and a voice will be singing to me. I wake up and then I forget, but still something happens along the way. It brings my mind to what I was dreaming of. I start writing. It's music. It's divine. Yes, and seeing my loved people. That one. Whenever I pray, God, don't let anybody die. It pains me than anything.
You cannot do without your loved ones.
No.
Does it scare you that one day you wake up and your loved ones are gone?
I might also die. Because I always say that these will have to witness my wedding. They have witnessed the great things I'm going to do. So when they are not there, they inspired me. When they are not there, why am I doing it?
That would be senseless.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you have a dream wedding?
Yeah, I should have a wedding because all my siblings have done it.
So you're just going to follow suit?
No. I mean, it's a normal thing to like.
Whoa. I am waiting for that day.
Yes.
I'm a loved one, you know.
Yeah, of course. You nurtured me.
What is one thing that you worry about in this world?
Last weekend, I went to Bumfam Kwanta. I don't know if you know that woman who prayed for Cecilia Ghanafuo. She invited me to a church and she asked me this question. But she said that before I went there, she saw that I keep thinking a lot, and it's true.
You
think a lot.
What is your worry? Why are you thinking?
I sometimes feel I'm delayed because I had big things that I had to do, and that time gone, I feel it can't work this time. Because we are in a new age, so I keep praying that the new things that are coming to me should be released to change society, to transform our people. We need to live a life that it's lovely. So I need to stop thinking. I think a lot, and because I'm introvert.
So your main worry is about how delayed you are.
Yeah, I mean I've delayed. So when I do something,
but in your mind's eye, where should you be now?
It's oh, you're a good question. Yeah. You ask great questions.
Thank you.
Of my life and future. I mean, it will drop me tears, so it's not necessary. I mean, I feel I'm picking my pieces. I'm picking up my pieces from all angles. The people I meet, the way they inspire me, they talk to me, especially the pieces of advice and the motivation, because I broke down entirely. Years back, I broke down entirely, and people were saying a lot of negative words against me and all that. So I had to reshape myself, fix myself into spiritual realm of praise, and then forgetting. So I don't want to remind myself of
all the bad things.
Yeah, Gideon Flapui is the UK Army captain. He's my mate, Asoriba Alexis, Tunfo's Lance lawyer. Basile Boli is playing for the US football team.
These are all your colleagues?
Yes, we were every day in my house, and I was giving them the...
And you are giving awards and they're chastising you for it?
Sure. So my mate, Alex Asoriba, the Tunfo's lawyer, he was like, why did you take that channel? Your father is a pastor. We all learned from you. And look, don't you think it's going to worry you and then the family? And all that. He keeps coming there. And it's when I reminisce all that, I'm like, okay, let me just start afresh.
5 fingers. Everyone is different.
Sure, thanks.
Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Not to worry about nothing. It is all connected to time.
Yeah, okay.
And time will tell the story well.
Thank you.
Your most difficult moment in life?
Everything will go back to the hours.
That period.
Yeah, where you couldn't even pass nowhere. You couldn't even step out.
Without somebody saying something negative.
I went to buy food and they said, you are a fake guy, I will not sell it to you. With my daughter, around 7 p.m. They didn't sell the food to us. We slept raw.
Hungry?
Yes.
But I could have gone somewhere else.
That was the only food left. And it was even our mom. She didn't sell it to us.
That you're fake?
Yes. They said I'm fake.
You're full of God. You've studied the Bible.
Yeah.
You've gone to school.
Yeah.
What is your longest unanswered prayer?
I mean, I felt I don't have unanswered prayer.
God answers you?
Yeah, He answers me. But what He takes you through, the process, you see that you are learning. You are like Joseph, He has called. You see yourself as one of the prophets or one of the people who He will make them leaders. That's how I think you are under tutelage. So
He's preparing you.
He's preparing me
for the right time.
Yes. The last 2 days we went to shoot a movie. Somebody was like, "Oh, don't you hope for too much?" I said, "Hey, you hope for Uncle doing coming to you."
When you for
amateur.
You see? Now, talking of who for, you think the award is the most courageous thing you've done, but you've done other things much more courageous?
The award is, it's different people from different idiosyncrasies and then levels, positions. And these are superior people in society. Talk of the high commissioners, Speaker of Parliament, Nanado.
I get that. It takes somebody bold to be able to conceptualize and actually put it in reality.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about your most courageous moments in this life. You think organizing the award is the ultimate, or there's something else you've done that we don't know?
Courageous. I would say the day that Kofi Annan was at KNUST, that they honored him doctorate. and I was the shortest guy standing as a media man in front to tap information. The vim I used to collect the speech, and everybody was there. That would be the most courageous time in my life. I just had to snatch the
what he read.
Yeah,
and you wanted it.
Yeah, yes, and the people were like, they should arrest me. So that one there, for courageous, I'll give it to that situation.
And you don't know what force drove you to be able to do that?
Up to date.
You don't understand that?
Yes. Then they were like, they have to arrest me. He said,
no, leave him alone.
And then he wrote his email address on at the back of his call card.
And said, call.
If anything. So I think that's a moment of courageous. I mean, and it was a difficult time. Everybody was so attentive to
what he was going to say.
They were just looking at him too seriously.
That you snatched his speech.
Yes.
They wanted a reaction.
Seriously, and his relatives were there, his mom and then nieces and nephews, Uncle Kofi, and then
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Have you ever been depressed amongst all of this, amidst all these things happening to you? You suffered depression?
Yeah, I did. The awards did that, cost me that. So I left home to stay at a guest house for about 4 months. I mean, a quality environment where people will come in and chat with me, converse with me. We discuss other things other
than the awards.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. What do you frequently waste your money on?
His bundle. Data.
Because you stay abreast of the times. You want to know what is happening all the time.
Times are running fast. So. Yeah.
Which experience or situation in your life do you wish you had handled differently from how you originally did?
Ice. Ice.
Ice?
Yeah.
What's the
situation?
Yeah.
That I wish.
You want me to put it on ice?
I want to think about it.
Situation that you handled in a particular way, but you feel like giving it today, giving the same situation, you would do it different.
Oh, it's some of the interviews I attended that I was pressured. That they put words in my mouth, and that in the end I got the reactions from the public that it's like everlasting. That one I wish.
You wish you didn't grant certain interviews?
I wish I never even
went there.
Yes.
What would be one such interview?
Delay's interview. I
did
got
you
up
more harm than good?
More harm. I had to leave. I got up from the chair and I started going.
Oh, you walked up?
Yeah. So everybody was like, "Oh, doctor." I said, no. So if you watch her advice, I didn't interview them farmer man. And so they still show it on TV. Yeah. Because these questions were like somebody standing at my back, blinking and showing her what to ask another person here. So like all of them around, and they feel they've met a metal. I'm not a human being. So this metal, when you hit him, he doesn't feel the pain. So they were throwing red herrings and then blasting us in person. So I mean, an interview shouldn't go that way. If you're doing normal journalism, I mean, you throw your question.
It felt like an interrogation.
Yeah, and that interview was so bad. And a big cruise interview. Hello. Some of them, I wish I never even answered it because people were quick to know who did it, quick to know, to conclude on me that his face
led them to form an opinion of you, which wasn't exactly who you are, or isn't exactly who you are.
They rather faked, because I told the interviewer that, have you checked your own website, what they've written about me? Because and if you check that one, you see that these questions you're not supposed to ask me. And he said, let's go for commercial break. So all the things that they put on me were not real. they were not true because I did the award in a singular, simple way. That whoever came knew that he or she got his letter a year before the event. So whatever questions you had or interrogations or whatever, you could have done that. Frida Prempe, Honorable Minister for Gender, I gave her award 2015. He was coming again 2020. She asked, is it the same people that came as the UN representatives that are supporting you? I said, no. Check the letterhead. Global public excellence. So okay, then that day I'll be busy.
So she didn't show up.
She didn't show up. But this time, it looks like saboteurs went to pay monies to media people to paint me negative. That's the reason why I'm even not getting wife.
The fake doctor.
It's you.
Now, have you ever dreamt of something that had come to pass aside the award scheme?
Again.
Have you ever dreamt of something, you visualized it in your head and you worked on it and you realized it in real life aside dreaming of the award scheme? What else have you achieved?
But that would be the music.
That would be the music.
Yeah.
Now you have a question on ice. I want to go back there before we continue. Which celebrity do you think will be the worst president ever?
Sarkodie. Let's trade a bomb.
You think he's a great rapper, but he will be a bad president?
Worse.
Where?
He lacks organization. I honored him, so when somebody honors you, you don't confront the person with what you feel bad. But you went behind me, do all sorts of things, and still do music against me. And I make sure and that day, yeah, you will be president. Maybe I would have been former president or electoral commissioner. I will not let you win.
Oh my God, Doc. All right. So what I mean, when we are known as human beings in the confines of our four walls, when nobody's watching, we all are kids, you know.
Yes.
we do crazy stuff. Sure. I have mine, and people tell me about theirs. What do you do when no one is watching you? You're all by yourself. No one is watching you.
I don't talk much in public. I don't like talking. So when no one is around, I start talking to myself. Things I don't know, I start rehearsing or repeating same things in my room or when no one is around.
So when you find yourself in a situation, you act like that. So you rehearse?
I rehearse.
Something like that?
Yes, I rehearse. Especially with accents.
Oh, okay.
In the modern world, if you don't speak well or you don't accent well, you're not taken serious.
Yeah. So you practice your accent?
Yes.
I break down and dance. The dance that I know, when I dance, people will laugh at me.
You like that?
Yeah, I'll dance in the mirror for myself.
Nice one there.
You see that thing?
Guys, we all saw the video. In fact, the video is very long. I couldn't have time to play all for y'all. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever new videos are out. Make sure you like, share, comment your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think? Is Dr. UN scamming us again, or what do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. I hope to see you in my next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.